Hello, can't be bothered to light this shot properly, so you're just gonna get this noisy ass footage with shit lighting. But you can get what you get. Um, went bushwalking today, and I've got to say that I really don't like traveling with the people I'm traveling with for the purposes of enjoying my trip. I think the way that I enjoy trips is quite different to most people, or I guess my immediate family, because my family and my family friends, our family friends, we go to a place, we stay there for 5, 6, 10 minutes at most. If it's a view that we can quickly get out of, if it's a bushwalk, 2 hours at most, but they walk it quickly and don't stop and appreciate the beauty of nature. And I had some thoughts on the trip, and they're kind of loose, a bit of a loose thoughts. So no real cohesive topic today, because I didn't really plan one. Didn't really think about it, so this is truly off the cuff. Um, so what did I think about? We were walking in. Shit, I forgot it's called. There was some national park in Tasmania, yeah, East Coast. So there was some peninsula. We went to a place called the Wineglass Bay or something. There's a walking track there, and it was quite beautiful, though the lighting wasn't as great, as amazing as I wanted. I did get there at the end of when the sun was starting to go down. So first of all, my first thoughts were that people are very impatient and can't stop and enjoy beautiful parts of nature. I think it seems to me that they're kind of the way they're enjoying it to merely is merely a mode of expectation. Is merely fulfilling expectation. Like what do you expect to do on a trip? You kind of expect to see sights, right? And you just expect to look at them and leave. And think, oh, this is kind of beautiful, and then just leave. And that's kind of a problem in my eyes, because it's not real appreciation of beauty. Um, Many tourists, I suppose, just expect to go there and then leave. And it's kind of how we as a society have it, like view traveling and tourism. But I think that there needs to be a deeper type of um, a deeper exploration of beauty and art and the way we think. So yeah, I think the way that I personally like to travel is to find somewhere beautiful and secluded, and preferably without too many tourists, and kind of just sit there and contemplate how a view makes me feel, how what type of emotions it brings me, what sounds can I hear, what makes it beautiful, and just contemplate all sorts of parts of life. But even before that, there's a requirement for total appreciation of beauty, which requires you to turn your brain off. And I had this thought about immersion. Why do we seek to immerse ourselves in, for example, movies? Like a lot of people, buy big TVs, maybe OLED TVs if they've got money, um, so they can immerse themselves in movies. And I've seen those Philips Hue lights that surround monitors and make it really immersive. So, like, why do we do that? Why do we immerse ourselves in? Why do we try as hard as we can to immerse ourselves in movies and things that are basically not reality, right? Why do we try to immerse ourselves so much in media and not nature? I was thinking that if we made a video game that looked just like nature, we'd probably just look around and marvel at it. Why can't we do that with actual nature? And the answer is obviously that we can, but it's very difficult because it is in some way meditative, right? Um, when I when you walk down a track, when I was walking down the track at least, I kind of realized that if you just turn your brain off, it your view, your vision, and your hearing, and your every feeling. Sorry, got interrupted. I was saying that basically every part of your vision, everything you see, everything that you hear, you can kind of integrate it into your own cinema. If you think about it as a cinematic like a part of cinematic footage, then surely you can immerse yourself in it way better than you can immerse yourself in cinematic footage, for example. So I think that's one way to appreciate nature. Um, even before we become contemplative about it. Um, what's the other thought that I had? Don't really remember at the moment. Um, yeah, so it seems, I guess, seems to me that the appreciation of beauty is more of a skill than something that you just do. Like you need to train to appreciate beauty, and and just like we try and immerse ourselves in media, we should immerse ourselves in nature, and I think you'll find it more beautiful than anything. Um, and also it's more it's real, you know. It's not it's not a mere fabrication by another human being as media is. It's something that was made naturally, and if you think about how special something being natural is, like, you know, if you believe in God, then you know a mighty being created all this beautiful shit for you to see. And if you're not Christian or you're not religious, sorry, if you're not religious, then you know how did such beauty come out of something that's not an intelligent being, not an artist, not a designer. So it should be it should speak for itself. I don't think it needs. I think it's in many ways greater than anything a human could ever make, especially on a level of scale. So yeah. Anything else? I was thinking of another thing that I wanted to speak about. Right, I think I wanted to talk about being alone because those moments made me really, really want to be alone. Just out of the expectations of other people, out of the many needs and wants and desires of other people. Perhaps I am very selfish because I want to experience. I want to experience this journey or life or the trip the way the way that I would say brings the most enjoyment and understanding of myself. And because I think if I'm able to sit down and appreciate beauty for a long time, then I'm also able to find truths about myself that I didn't know or understand before. Um, and so I want to do things my own way, and that's likely what I'll be doing in the rest of my holidays once this holidays is over. I think I'll go to the Blue Mountains or elsewhere and do that with no expectation from other people. Yeah, I think maybe just a quick one tonight because I don't have as much privacy as I want. And yeah, I'll just leave it short and sweet today. Hopefully, we would get one in tomorrow when I have we have a residence in Hobart for later, or Airbnb at least in Hobart later, and I hope I can find privacy there so I can make 3 nights worth of videos. Don't know. We'll see. All right, that should be it. Not a very eventful or wise, perhaps, vlog or important knowledge to how we view the world, but probably the best I can come up with and what I wanted and my thoughts for today. Yeah. All right. See ya. Thanks.